So today I just wanted to talk about why I decided to vlog. If you haven't noticed, I've dropped a few vlogs lately that haven't been as consistent as I want them to be at all, but I've really made the decision that I want to do this, so this is the thing that I want to do. So I thought, why not share why I want to do it? So here I have my, sheet, because I like to organize my thoughts through words, otherwise they get kind of scrambled. So there's three main reasons. The first is simply because I was scared to do it. I don't like sharing my thoughts with people who I don't feel extremely close to in that one-on-one relationship. So I'll kind of keep to myself and keep my thoughts and how I, the things that are going on in my head to that very select group of people. And I realized that that was fear. And it translates to a lot of things. Like on Twitter, I never even tweet. Once in a blue moon, I'll drop a tweet, but honestly, I just retweet and send things to my friends, but I'll never want to just share my thoughts with a large group of people. So that was one thing. And then another experience that I had when I went out and I had my camera, I just felt so uncomfortable, recording and everyone was watching. And at that point, I really realized this is a legitimate fear that I have. And for those of you who know or don't know, fear is a lower vibrational energy. Things like fear and shame, and then you have things that are like courage and love. Those are higher vibrational energies. So I don't want to keep any lower vibrational energies within me, because that's a deeply rooted thing and it's going to hinder you in some way of your life, whether you see it or not. So I'm taking active steps to kind of move out of that and to grow in that area. So courage is, higher vibration, so this is what I'm doing here, trying to be courageous. Because it's definitely one thing to just sit here and record videos in your room, even though I record these videos multiple times sometimes, so I'm sure my roommates think like, dang, this is like the sixth time I've heard this, but you gotta do what you gotta do, But when you go out in public and it really amplifies that, then that's that uncomfortable factor, and that's where I'm pushing myself towards to get past things that when I really pare them down at the root, they don't have a real basis, Recording in public doesn't go against my values, my beliefs, anything like that. It's just one of those things that's irrational, and in some ways it relates to other things and it's gonna hold me back. So I'm trying to move past that, and this is a part of the journey. So it's honestly, it's uncomfortable. It is uncomfortable, but I'm making a conscious decision to move into a higher energy space. So the next reason that I want to vlog is because I wanted to talk about a lot of things. It has been years now that I wanted to start a YouTube channel. I'm currently a junior in college, and I've wanted to start one since I was legitimately a junior in high school. But I just never knew what to start a channel about, I love watching a ton of different stuff, so I thought, I could do a hair channel, but I'm not that engrossed in hair. I thought, I could do cooking things, but I don't cook. Well, lately I've started, but that's just the basics, and just so that I can eat and not, be hungry, but nothing to where I'd want to show people, to where I'm really, being artsy with my cuisine or anything like that. It's just the basics. So there was just a long list of things, and I never had that one thing that just really spoke to who I was and what I was about as a person. So it kind of stumped me for a long time, because I figured, well, I can't film or I can't create something because I don't know what it's going to be about. And it's actually the funny thing about it is, in this process of creating just anything, just going for it, when I decided, what, I don't know what I want to do, but I'm just going to do it, that's when I started to get more clarity on what it was that I wanted to do. So what it is that I want to do is to try a lot of things. I realized that my constant was not being constant. So I'll kind of try something one time, like, a pottery class, I painted a thing, look at this, and that'll be it. That'll be fine for me. I don't feel like I have to do that thing again. So that's really what I enjoy in life, and that's what I wanted to share. So those are kind of the two reasons why I chose vlogging as the form, and sometimes it just feels easier than writing out a blog post. I love to write, but I think I get really nitpicky with the writing more so than I do with the vlogs, so that's kind of a hindrance in a way, whereas this just has a little bit less barriers for me personally. And the last reason is because I have a love for visuals. Y'all, my favorite apps are Instagram and Tumblr just because of the visuals. I love seeing all of the creative things that people do, their talent, the way that their minds work. It's just so amazing to me, and I just feel so enthralled and just so lost, like I was in another world looking at people's art. And I've been consuming it for such a long time. I just kind of thought to myself, you know, you could get a camera and try to do some of that stuff yourself too. So in that way, it's kind of a challenge for myself in another way, creatively, because now I'm, you know, trying to create some of that art and those visuals that I personally love so much. I'm trying to do that from my own perspective. And sometimes I get a little close and other times not so much, but it's all a work in progress, and knowing what it is that I enjoy and working on that is just one of the most beautiful feelings, honestly. So yeah, that's pretty much why I decided to vlog as my means, because it's kind of that umbrella, you know, if I decided to take one class and never go back again, then I'd have that one class and I'd have that memory of it in a video form, which I think is pretty cool. And I just want to thank you guys for watching, because I really appreciate it. You know, it's like you do it and you kind of want views, but for me it's like, so I'm really torn between, because sometimes I really don't want to tell people that I put up a new video, because there's that whole thing with me not wanting to share. So that in itself is a fight, you know, me promoting it. But then when you see that people watch it, it's like, wow, you know, you watched the video. And I mean, I don't ever at this point in my life get like a ton of views, but even if it's 5 views, I'm like, whoa, well, like mom is 1 and dad is 2, so it's like there's 3 other people who are watching my stuff. That's crazy. And it's just one of the best feelings, and you know, slowly but surely working me up to where I want to be in life. So thank you for watching my videos. If you are one of those 3, or you know, however many people, like, I really appreciate you. It means the world to me. And yeah, I didn't film anything last week, unfortunately. I'm really just trying to get more dedicated and serious, so I'm really gonna try to not pop out a video. I want to drop a video at least bi-weekly, but to film every single week is the goal at this point, even if it's just one day. So yeah, and I think I might have a couple clips coming up after, because I do have a few things going on this weekend, so we'll see, and you can stay tuned for the visual magic. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Bye. So hey, Akila.
Hi, Julie.
Let them know what we're about to do.
We're about to go watch Prince of Egypt while you cornrow somebody's hair.
And why am I cornrowing somebody's hair?
Because I asked you to cornrow that person's hair.
And I love you. Mwah. And you have bobby pins. It's like everything.
Thanks, Kyo. Just coming prepared.
Oh, yeah, I just put them all in there.
I walk in here.
Okay, so
This is the only way I can gather all
this is the finished result. Say hello to the people. Boom. It's LOL. This is a really friendly cat. Akila, this cat might not even have its shots. I'm slightly concerned.
This is
Wow.
definitely a house cat.
This is the friendliest cat ever.
This is definitely a house cat.
But I've never seen even a house cat be this friendly. Akila, your cats are not this friendly.
Yeah, you're right.
As
They want some loving.
long as it doesn't come by me, we are all cool.
Can I Snapchat you? Oh, my foot. My foot is so cold.
She knew.
Hello. Hi. Can I put you on my snap?
No, that cat is not following us.
Yes, it is.
Tell it to stop. Tell it to stop right now.